Hi, this is Mimi. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are starting to decorate for our July journal, and just in time too, because today is June 30th. In the last video, I did make the journal cover, which I made it yesterday. And then I sewed it this morning. I said I was going to sew it. I did sew it this morning, and I put my rings somewhere and I have no idea where I put them, so that should be fun times. I punched my holes in my very bright pink. It doesn't look very bright on camera, but let me tell you, it is neon hot pink, and in life, it's going to be a day. I had to refilm a video this morning. I filmed it. It was my third time this morning filming the video. So that's how a day it is. I have a stack of stuff here to, let me see if I can pull it over, to decorate with. What's my theme for this month? Whatever the F I want to decorate with. That's my theme for this month. So I'm going to put the cover aside and hope I can find my rings eventually one of these days. I did at one point number these pages. It doesn't matter. I only really numbered them to make sure I had enough yesterday when I cut them. So I am just going to grab a stack. And so it's one. Oh, look, there's a one. Hey, look at that. And there's a two over here somewhere I just saw. So seriously. So one, two, so I did keep them in somewhat of an order. 3, 4, not like it matters, but I did keep them in some kind of order. 7. So there we go. We'll put the rest away, and we will decorate the first 7 days in the journal. So let's get started. I'm in a mood today. Let's just get that out there. Why do I feel like I don't know what's going on here? So when you open the, dude, I am like, oh, because I numbered them weirdly. So open the journal. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So page 1. Here we go. That was what was throwing me off. Let's see. What should we go with? Let's go with a splash of summer first thing, shall we? I'm just going to put these off over here to the side. Oh, you know what? I don't want you to have to see that. Where am I going to put it, though? I have absolutely no room. Honestly, I have a bunch of stuff. I don't want to call it crap. It's not crap. We're just going to put it right there and right there because I just don't have room. I have a bunch of stuff. Oh, why don't we just go with that? I kind of like it, and it goes with the bright pink of it all. And where's this? Always repeats, so let's find the next piece. I'm also very hungry. I'm so very hungry. Use both pieces. Are there any cut aparts? Let's see. This came in my last Echo Park, the latest Echo Park mystery box. And yeah, I said the E word. Man, I am not feeling well today. So we have some cut aparts, and we'll just throw that on the floor. We'll pretend I didn't throw that on the floor. And should we do it on the bottom? On the bottom, it fits all the way across. If we do it on the side, so why don't we do it? I'm going to trim it to size because it is, we'll cut off the top branding strip. So we'll cut it to the 6x6 on both pieces. And what I'll do is we'll do our fun tearing and go from there. And do this. You don't want too much white, huh? And we'll put some up here. And then down here. Yeah, I am really hungry. Really hungry. Ooh, sorry about that. That was obnoxiously loud. That got stuck on something. And I guess I should really trim it. I think this is 5 inches. 5 inches, I believe. I should know. I literally just made this last night. Yeah, so this 6x6 pad just came in my recent Echo Park mystery box. And it was right there at, ow, I just pinched myself. It was right there as I was, let's cut from this side for this one. As I was grabbing stuff to quickly make this video, because let me tell you, are you wondering why you didn't see the last week of June decorations? Because I didn't decorate for the last week of June in my journal. I didn't have time. So I just wrote in the last week of June in my journal. Yep, that's all I did. So what I'm going to do for this is this side I am going to glue straight down. The other side I'm going to make a pocket. That way I can add a journaling card. And then I have somewhere to journal. So also, let's talk about it. I went for my blood work. I had to get second blood work done. I'm not happy with my results because I don't think they're right. Yeah, I'm going to argue with my doctor. I don't care. I'm going to argue with my doctor. And I did argue with my doctor. I advocated for myself. So we're going to do the same thing over here. But this time I am going to make the bottom a pocket, and I'm going to glue. So I'm going to try to do a smaller top and bigger bottom. Okay, I'm going to glue on 3 sides on the bottom so we can add a journaling card. Yep, so I advocated for myself, okay? When my blood test results came back in, well, so I had to go for second blood work. She wanted me to go to get my A1C tested because my glucose levels were slightly elevated. And when I say slightly, I guess every lab's different, I guess, from what I've read. Because I don't know about you, but I do my research. So, what was I saying? Oh, my glucose was at 103, and if it's over 100 at our labs, you know, they want you to get tested, get your A1C tested. So she wanted me to get my A1C tested. Fine. So if your A1C is greater than 5.7, you're pre-diabetic. Well, my A1C was at 5.8. Now, she's been having my A1C tested for the past 3 years. And I've never been pre-diabetic. Now, since last year, since the last time I've had my A1C tested, I have cut out all soda, almost all soda, okay? Yeah, every once in a while I have one, but mostly all soda. I've cut back on my sugar. I started exercising 5 times a week. So now, how are you going to tell me I cut out almost all pasta, I cut down on rice and and freaking potatoes, and you're going to tell me that now my A1C levels are high? But you know what can make your A1C levels high? Anemia, from what I've researched. But she's telling me I'm not anemic. That's what she told me. I'm not anemic. According to her, I'm not anemic. So, there's that. Isn't that wonderful? I'm going to use this because I just pulled it randomly from my scrap bin. So there's a scrap bin next to me. I have found now that if I pull out, I have random papers. I have random papers that I had all my cardstock. Ow. I don't know why I said ow. I didn't hit myself. I have I can't even think. There were all of my cardstock scraps were in with all of my cardstock sheets. I never grabbed for them. So I pulled them out the other day. And now I'm using them like crazy. And I have them in a... Oh my god, I sound so bougie when I say this. A Longaberger basket. My mom didn't, when she moved, she used to be so obsessed with Longaberger baskets. Sorry, Mom, but you were. But when she moved out of her house and into an apartment, she really didn't have room for them anymore. So she gave them all to me to sell, and I haven't been able to sell them, so they're in my basement. And when I was looking for something to put all of these scraps in, I actually just grabbed one of the Longaberger baskets, and it's sitting on, my boyfriend just made me an end table, and he made it so I could sit this basket on the end table, so I can just reach down and grab scraps when I need it. And that's the first scrap that I grabbed, and it works out okay. So that's what we're going with. All right, so now we're gonna put that in there for our journaling, and we're gonna cut out one of these. What about this one? You can never have too much beach, and I guess use my paper trimmer. So she tells me that I'm not anemic, and I'm going to tell you what. She did send me for, that was part of the blood test she sent me for. Okay. Oh, so anyway, she says I'm pre-diabetic, okay, because my numbers are at 5.8, so I have to, are you ready? Exercise. I mean, I guess my 5 days a week isn't enough. Cut out my carbs and sugar. Cut down on my carbs and sugar, which I've already done a lot of already, so I don't know. I think I'm just going to leave that plain, but I think I'm going to put that there. But I think I will. There we go. And, you know, cut back on your sugary drinks. I've already done that. I've already done so much of what she told me I'm supposed to do. So, whatever. I'm like, whatever. Whatever. That's how I feel right now. Whatever. But she's like, oh, your iron's fine. And I'm looking, and this test that the blood test, okay, so I'm just going to throw out some numbers, okay? So say your iron levels need to be between 50 and 75 to be normal, okay? Well, it was 50 and something. I don't remember what the other number was. I'm at 55. That's what my iron levels were. Okay? Now, there were 3 other levels with the blood test. Okay? And none of those levels are in the normal range at all. All of those levels were either super low or super high. And when I looked up those levels, when I Googled those levels, it's like, oh no, there's something wrong with you if those levels are not in the normal range. And I messaged her and I said, well, then why are those levels not in the normal range? And then I also said, I looked back at all of my blood tests. Okay, very simple. Day one. We're going to move on. I'm going to put this one aside, flip over, grab another page. Okay. So yeah, I messaged her and I said, because in 2020 when I went to her, the first time I saw her was in 2020. That did not punch all the way through. The first time I saw her was in 2020 when I was having heart palpitations. It was an emergency appointment because I was having heart palpitations, and that's when she said, okay, we're going to get you on Lexapro. You have anxiety, which I knew. Let's go with, we just did something bright. So let's go with this flower child here. So she's like, I'm going to get you on Lexapro. You have anxiety, which I knew. I've had anxiety almost my entire life. Ooh, let's go with this page. But she had me go for blood work because I had never had blood work done. I don't go to doctors unless I absolutely have to. And then let's do this page. What do you think? Oh, nice. So she had me go for the blood work. And when my blood work came back, there was stuff on the blood work with my red blood cells then. And I said something to her then about my red blood cells. And and she said to me, and I quote because I looked it up. She said, well, we don't have any history of blood work for you. So we will keep an eye on this. That's what she said. Okay. So I didn't see her in 2021. However, in 2021, New Year's Day, in fact, I went to the hospital because I was having pains. Here I had a kidney stone. Which, by the way, even the smallest of kidney stones is the worst pain you can ever imagine. Like, I had back labor with my kid, and it was freaking painful. But kidney stones is horrendous. Horrendously painful. And there was also a horrible accident, horrible accident that night. And I had to sit there for hours at the ER because it was a horrendous accident that night. Horrendous. Involving a little kid. So it was bad. But anyway. So yeah. I got blood work done that night. And my numbers were bad then too. But she didn't look at that blood work because it wasn't her labs, right? That's how it works. Not your labs. You're not going to look at that blood work. Understandable. Not your labs. But I get to see that blood work. I get to see those labs. So I look back on all that stuff and I message her and I say, oh, and then 2022, she sends me for A1C again, but no other, and then some other kind of blood work, but she doesn't run the labs she doesn't run a complete blood panel, so I don't get any other lab work done. Okay? So I message her and I say, I know you're the professional and I'm not, and and I'm not dumb. I know Google's not the professional. Okay. I know this, but there is something wrong. And I say, you're telling me that my iron levels are fine. My iron levels are fine. And I understand that. I see what you're seeing. I said, but I am dizzy. I am dizzy I have brain fog. My nails are brittle. I have all of the symptoms of anemia. There is something wrong. And I'll take that out before I accidentally punch that. And she messaged me back almost immediately. I was very shocked because she's actually part-time. She's a physician's assistant. She's not a doctor. She's a physician's assistant. That does not mean anything to me. She's lovely. She's wonderful. I've not had really any problems with her. But she's also only part-time. So a lot of times it might take a few days to hear back from her. And she messages me back immediately and she says, I sent your results back. I sent your blood work and all your stuff back to hematologist. She said, it's billable though. I don't give a shit if it's billable. I just want some answers. What did I do with that paper? So, I haven't heard back yet. I don't know how long it'll take to hear back. I don't particularly care how long it'll take to hear back. I just want to know. Okay, there we go. Now, I think it's pretty. Ooh, I was thinking, how am I going to do my journaling? But you know how I think I'm going to do my journaling? I'm going to follow the lines. That's how I think I'm going to do my journaling. And I'm going to use this pretty cut apart right here because it's pretty. So we're going to cut it out. And I'm going to make it a tuck spot, so that way if I have anything, I can tuck it in, like a tuck spot. Okay, right here at the bottom. So that's what's been going on. Also, not that I'm not taking the pre-diabetic thing seriously, because if I'm not anemic, and that is not saying that causing the whole being pre-diabetic, I am taking it very seriously. Okay? I really am. Because honestly, my dad's dad was diabetic. Okay? So yes, I am also taking the whole pre-diabetic. But is it hard? Life is hard. Do I want to be pre-diabetic? No, I don't want to be. I'm just throwing everything. I'm not throwing everything on the floor. Okay. Let's put this one away over here and move on. So that's what my life has been like the past few days. I've just been grumpy and cranky and sad and just plain miserable for the past little bit, and it's been horrible. And also, let's talk about how... Okay, I picked out this teacup paper and I love it. So we're going to use this teacup paper and tea dyed, coffee dyed paper to go with it. This was a single sheet I got at Joann's. It is American Craft, the Color of Memories collection. Like I said, it is the single. I think what I'm going to do is cut it to 7. That's how tall the paper is. So I'm going to trim this to 7 inches. If I could move that. So I'm just going to cut to 7. Put that aside. And I'm going to cut 3-inch pieces. 3, nope. We're going to cut 3.5-inch pieces. Also, I want to go buy new, because I don't think I have another blade. I don't think I have another blade. I'm not sure. We're going to cut, I guess, wait. I have to think strategically here, because I got to think it's double pages. So we're going to cut. So we're going to cut from the other side. No. Don't be silly. Don't be silly, Billy. And don't care at this point. Let's just cut. I'm just going to cut right here. I went to go buy new blades. The cost of new blades are insane. And I don't think I have a spare for my trimmer. But the cost of new blades for my trimmer are insane. Okay. I didn't throw that on the floor. I think I'm going to leave the pink. Don't judge me for that, okay? But I'm going to. Also, don't judge me. Yeah, I'm going to leave the bright pink. Again, did I not say when I made this journal? I'm pretty sure I did. I said, you know, I'm going to use this bright pink because we're never going to see it. I'm going to cover it all. I said that. I'm 99.999999999% sure I said that. This is a judgment-free zone. Okay. Told you this. We don't judge here. I'm going to put this here. Okay. I'm going to glue it. I also have a very bad headache. I know what you're saying right now. You're saying, Mimi, you always have a headache. I know. It's okay, though. It's just very, very bad. Usually my headaches are at like a 1 or a 2. It's just very bad. I'm still catching up on sleep from the great sick dog day. I don't think that's a good way to say that. It's a good title for that. I don't know, not that. The great dog debacle. That's not good either. I don't know. But yeah, from when the dog was sick and kept me up all day, all night. That's another thing too. I'm tired all the time. I've had a headache for over 350 days. There's something wrong. There's obviously something wrong. And if you look up the symptoms of anemia, great. Like it's brittle nails, headache, fatigue, dizziness, like all my symptoms fit. So there's something wrong. But I have to say, she did not hesitate. She said, okay, great. I'm going to send your blood work to a hematologist. We'll get it looked at. She didn't hesitate. And I have a lot of respect for that. She could have been like, yeah, that your blood work says this. Like, we're done. That's what your blood work says. She could have easily said that, and she didn't. So I have respect for that. Okay. We're going to punch. And then a nice, get out of there. Oh, it was already out. Guys, I'm telling ya. And get out of there. Some days. I thought my dad was cutting the grass today, but I don't hear him. It rained. We had so much rain. So much rain. Like, and I can't complain because we were on the precipice of a drought. Like, a bad drought. It hadn't rained here. No lie. My son went on a fishing trip at the beginning of May, and that's when it rained, and then it hadn't rained since. Like a drizzle or two, and that was it. Okay, that's really cute, and I think it's perfectly fine plain. So I'll journal there. So we'll put you away. Get in there. And we flip and we move on. And next, let's use this paper pad. I just got this one, this Park Lane one. The Great Outdoors. Ooh, I feel like going with this one, the Protect Your Peace. God protect my peace. And something to go with it. This one? Sure, why not? Uh-oh. There it is. I didn't throw that on the floor. Okay. But I need it, and I threw it on the floor. Crap. It went far. We're just going to pretend we don't need it. Okay. Listen. That's why you don't throw crap on the floor. So we're going to glue this to the top because we want that blue. Right? Right. Don't mind me. I have a pin in my mouth. Ah! Seriously, why do I have a pin in my mouth? I don't know. I have glue all over myself. Look, am I even doing it right? I don't know. When am I ever doing anything right? Never. Never, ever, ever. I still have so much to do. I have grand plans to do Christmas in July. Hi, Sassafras. The big dog just came in. So if the big dog came in, that must mean Dad must be getting ready to do the grass. Though, neither one of them should be outside because of the air quality, but no one listens to me, so I'm not going to bother. Okay, it goes this way. I'm not going to bother saying anything, but though Bob does wear a mask when cutting the grass now because of allergies. Which a lot of the old men now in the neighborhood do that. It makes me laugh. Like they never cared before, but now they're all masked up when they cut the grass out. Wait. Why'd you... Nobody ever tells me anything. Okay, right? Whatever, if it's upside down, it's upside down. What am I going to do about it? Absolutely nothing at this point. Okay, we're going to trim it off. Okay. Yeah, I have so much stuff to do. I promised myself I would do Christmas in July. I'm totally not prepared. I have my aunt's, God love her. She says, Amy, you take your time doing my journal. Okay, great. Amy, your mom's coming down in July to see me. So you can get the journal done and she can bring it to me. Okay, great. God love ya. Which just saves me having to ship it, so I'm fine with that. But still, it just made me laugh. I was planning on getting it done anyway, because I like to get things done, especially when, you know, it's something that I was commissioned to make, even though she's my aunt, and she wouldn't care, but still, you paid me. It just made me laugh. It really did. It just made me laugh. Made me laugh. I'm thinking of maybe not doing rings for this journal. Let me know down below. What about ribbon? What about ribbon? I was thinking like a fun ribbon. Like not a, like a rickrack. I have like, what color is there? I don't know. Oh, hello. Let's trim you. Left a lot of pink there. We don't want to see that pink. We're good. I don't care about the pink on the one side, but let's not do the pink on this side. Good? Good. And we're good? Good. And now I gotta pause and move my desk. And this is gonna be a long... That's gonna be a long one because I ramble. You missed that part because I paused to move my desk to go grab the paper pad that I did not throw. Okay? Stop trying to accuse me of throwing stuff. Totally going to use this because totally want to escape to nature. I really do. There's a... Okay, so I have not lived anywhere but in my small little area. And I don't mind that. I, unlike some people who make fun of the state I live in, like my state. Alright? Don't judge my state. I like my state. I like the area I live in. Okay? Anyway. However, there is, it just makes me laugh. There is like a, I don't know, like a little naturey place where I live that I've seen like a sign for a million times. I'm telling you, it's so funny. I had no idea where it is. Like there'll be a sign for it, like haunting in the place. I'm not going to mention it because I don't want people to know where I live. But like there'll be a sign for it all the time. Like the ride in the place all the time and I'm like, where is this place? I have no idea. Now I'm going to tell you. I have grown up in this area. My grandparents have lived in this area. My entire life until they like moved when my child was a baby. Okay, done. I will journal here. Okay? So we'll move on. Okay? So the boyfriend and I looked it up the other day. We're like, let's just look it up, see where it is. Well, we discovered where it is. I'm like, what the heck? That's where that is? So I kind of feel dumb. Anyway, so we decided that we were going to go. I have some printables here that I printed out the other day. Let's use these pretty tags. I love them. And look, they're nice and bright and pretty, so we're going to use them to decorate this page. But then things happened, we couldn't go, but we're going to go. So I really do want to get out and go to this place, but it's so funny that I had no idea. Like, I've driven past the parking lot to this place a million times and had no idea it was there. I have no idea. Like, there's a butterfly sanctuary in there. A butterfly sanctuary. What the heck? I kind of feel dumb. Like, how long has this been there? A butterfly sanctuary. So I'm hoping we get a nice cool day one of these days where we can actually go out, and I'm feeling okay because, like I said, I've just been really dizzy lately, that we can go. But yeah, a butterfly sanctuary. How long has this been there? I don't know. We're going to use that one, and I think this one. And I think I'm going to use some washi and washi it in so I can do some hidden journaling behind it. And then the other one I will glue down and also put washi so it looks like it's washi. You know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. But I like it. I just think they're pretty. There we go. There we go. Look how pretty they are. I'm going to glue the one down. This one, I think. Oh, man. I don't have, obviously, a hole punch big enough to punch that. So it's just going to stay looking like that because I don't care. I like that. I don't care. Hey, Sassy, did you get kicked out? Did you get kicked in, I should say? Were you told you need to come inside? Is that why you're in my room? No? Okay. Dog's just staring me down. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make this a side tuck pocket. So boop, 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 and boop. Okay, so we're going to there, and I'm just going to put a piece of paper there for journaling, and we're going to call this one done. Okay, great, done. I hate the crocodile. Like, I like that it punches through so much thickness, but like, why does everything get stuck in it? Is it just mine? Is mine defective? I don't get it. I honestly don't. It's so obnoxious. Hate it. Especially since it's so expensive. Okay, we're going to put this one away, and we're going to grab a piece of paper. Grab a piece of paper. Come on. There we go. That's a good color. Let me trim it better, huh? Boy, oh boy. That's what happens when you try to go about it the quick way and you can't cut anything straight. Because I can't. We all know this. Probably wasn't straight in the first place, though. Let's face that fact. Okay. I'm also making a mess, and I'm rushing, and I think, am I on the last one? I don't know. I have no idea. There we go. Oh, I need that. Look at that, me trying to throw it away. No, I still have more to go, and I'm taking too long, and I'm really sorry about that, people. I'm really sorry. Let's use this, and go with some farmhouse. Why? I don't know, because it's sitting here. I hear the dulcet tones of the tractor. Thank God. Like I said, it didn't rain, and then it rained. I don't even want to tell you for how many days straight. It was insane. Insane how many days it rained. Use that one. And I'm trying to use a paper here to get rid of it all. I'm so tired of having so much paper. It's the using up your stash here. That's what I want to do. Use my stash. I don't know why I'm pulling out so many pieces when I know I don't really need them. Okay. We're gonna badoop. You like that? Is it the badoop of it all? Is it? It is, isn't it? The badoop of it all. The badoop. 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 And badoop. And badoop. Look at that. Badoop, badoop, badoop. That's all, folks. Sorry. Yep. We're just gonna... I'm just gonna put some glue down. That's fine. Or should I do yellow? Should I do the yellow? I'm gonna do the yellow. Look, executive decision. Yellow. Yellow. And then we'll do the green. I'm just like, just throwing it down. We'll trim it later. Right? Trim it later. Then and then there, folks. Okay. Okay. Put that aside and clean up all the glue off my desk. Let's not lose my pen. Can you hear that tractor? That's with everything closed. That is how loud the tractor is. He literally wears a headset because it is that loud. It is loud. Loud. Yellow. Yes. So anyway, it rained and rained and rained and rained for days. Our grass is so long. So long, but the bees, because we have a lot of clover in our yard, because we're a very bee-friendly yard. So, yeah, we have a lot of clover in our yard. We love the bees. We're gonna make this one a pocket. Hence the glue around the 3 edges. Gonna line that up all pretty like. There we go. And there we go. And scissor. I'm just going to be an a-hole here and cut out this one that says eat well and feel good, because why not? Why not? And we'll do this red wood strip, and yep, that also flew off the edge there. And continuing on with our I can't cut straight, we're just going to keep cutting with a scissor. The only thing I've done straight is my relationships. There we go. Look at all the glue I got on this page, because there was so much glue on my desk. That's okay. We don't care. It's just gonna get covered. I don't care. Okay, and there we go. Judge not, lest ye be judged. And because I can, look. Oh yeah. Get out of there. Oh, there it is. Okay. Look at that. There we go. And then we're going to take this one and trim it. Boy, oh boy, that's thick. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know why the dogs are barking. I wonder if somebody's here. I don't know. Okay, and then we're gonna take this. We're gonna trim this to size. Glue it down. Right here. Bring in some of that red. And we're going to glue down this beautiful cut apart that says, eat well and feel good. Right here. Smack dab. Yeah, I made that shake. I'm very sorry. I may also be hungry. It's fine. It's fine. We're all fine. We're all fine here. We're all fine here. Okay. And punch here. Wow, that was a really thick page. I don't want to tell you how thick that page is. It's so thick. So anyway, what do you guys think about me holding these pages in my book with a ribbon? I think ribbon instead of rings is a little bit different. Yep, that way. Put that aside. And last page. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, what do we got? We have Alice in Wonderland here, but I don't feel like pulling it out. So we have that. I don't want to use that right now. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, my boyfriend's going to come and ask me what is wrong with me. No, we don't want to do some wiener dogs. Should we do wiener dogs? I mean, I'm a little bitter with mine right now, but quick and easy. We can just... Yeah, sure, why not? We'll just... Oh, so adorable. Just do the same thing on the other side. Oh. Okay. Other piece of paper. So this, and we will. There we go. So let's do this one. So we're gonna. Glue you down. Once again, I'm leaving that pink. Man, what am I thinking? I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know. Okay. And here. There we go. And I want something there, but I don't know what yet, so that might come later on after I've thought about it a while. And oh, you want that one. That one's just adorable. So we're gonna put up. Oh, I cut it too short. Do I care though at this point? I don't. So we're just gonna glue them down. It's just my journal. Most of this will get covered. It's my personal journal. Don't matter. Does not matter. Though I did send a bunch of these to the woman that I made the, I don't know if you've seen that yet. I don't know if I've posted that video yet of the Dachshund journal, but I did make a Dachshund journal. If you haven't seen it yet, it will be coming. A friend of my aunt's, got a new Dachshund puppy, and my aunt asked me to make a journal for her so she could journal and put pictures of a Dachshund, her new baby, in the journal. So when I get out of there, I don't know what that went flying. When I when I shipped out the journal, I put a bunch of these in there for her. So if she wanted to add some, she could. Okay, that's it. Done. I have a bunch of pages. I'm not going to go through them. This video is way too freaking long and I'm annoyed. So here we go. I'm sorry it was this long. I rambled too much. It took me too long. I'm out of the groove of decorating my own journal and decorating on camera. I'm so sorry. I'll get back into the groove soon enough. Thank you for joining me today. Please comment down below which one was your favorite page of today's journal. And please like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. You guys have a great day, and I apologize again. Thank you so much. Bye.